So, if you have followed my Devin Townsend videos at all, you might know that I'm a big fan, albeit a semi recent fan. I started to admire his work a decade ago, but a few years ago I really became a fan and started delving into his discography. I still haven't heard everything since I'm taking it a bit slow, and for the physical releases, because of course that's important to me, a lot of his albums are out of print and somewhat hard to find. And I had not yet acquired a copy of Infinity, so the timing here was perfect. And since I reviewed this album already in my last Devon video, I'm just going to talk about the details and a little bit of history. So, Infinity originally came out on November 2nd of 1998, almost 2 years after City from Strapping Young Lad, of which the chaos of that band was not a healthy thing for Devon to be a part of. If you want to know more about that, I highly recommend you check out his podcast on YouTube. I mean, it will seriously change your life. Around the time of recording this album, he started to discover himself spiritually, but he was also going through a lot. He was completely absorbed with this project and was a little bit lost, so to speak. He was experimenting with drugs, but didn't realize that he was using them to mask the pain he had been feeling. He felt that his ego was out of control, and he had been selfish and had put people around him through a lot. Once he realized how wrong he was clinically depressed for almost 10 years, suicidal at points. So things, as they do, would get worse before they would get better, but the best way out is through, and Devin is now a better person because of it. If you're struggling with anything right now, you can do the same. Please don't ever forget that.
Hey guys, it's me, Eli. That was me talking earlier too. I'm just kidding, you probably knew that. Anyways, I just wanted to kind of show the physical release here. So, the Infinity re-release by Inside Out Records, of course. That will be Devin's label for as far as we can see. He has no plans on ever going anywhere else, which is cool. So what you have here, if you don't know a whole lot about this album, so this is the cover, which is an homage to the original cover, which was this. So he has stated that at the time he felt like this cover made a lot of sense. He now says that, you know, with some hindsight, he feels it was a bit weird. But that said, I think that was really cool that he, though he feels a little weird about it, that he did this, because I mean, this is just there's there's no more of a Devin move than that. I just think that's very, very cool. As soon as I saw this, as a matter of fact, as soon as I saw this image online, I just laughed so hard. So I basically showed you guys the booklet in the kind of slideshow at the beginning, so I don't need to awkwardly try and flip through that. I just wanted to kind of show you guys the release in case you don't have it, or I don't know if you're thinking about getting it. So it's a fold-out digipack here. He also did that with the discs. I believe this is what the original CD looked like, so for him to do that for the other disc is very cool. This is obviously a double disc, which the original one was not. It was just the album. So this, what you get here is the album and a bonus disc of demo material. Now, I'm not real great with a lot of song titles, so I can't say for sure the origin of most of these tracks. Sorry. I guess you'll have to, if you're a massive Devin fan, let me know. So anyways, what we have here is the Ohm demo track, which Ohm, I believe, was on the, what was it called? The Christine EP? I think it was the Christine EP, which came out a little bit before Infinity. You've got Sit in the Mountain demo. I'm not sure where that track came from, or if it was just, if it's exclusive to this. Just, maybe a track he had sitting around. Again, let me know if I'm wrong. Then he's got Processional, Starchild Rise, Welcome Home, Metamorph, Infinite Waltz demo. A long song with a lot of stuff kind of sandwiched together, it looks like. Love Load demo track. Sister, live acoustic. So Sister was one of the tracks from the Ocean Machine album, which is my favorite. It's probably my favorite thing Devin's ever done, but that's really hard to say. And then it's got Hide Nowhere, live acoustic. Again, I'm not real great with with track titles. I can't remember where Hide Nowhere. That's from one of the albums. It's not from Infinity. I can't remember. And then it's got Man, a 1996 demo track. It's from the 1996 demo. Um, Anyways, that's what it says. So, and the album itself was remastered. I don't have a keen ear, and to get a little personal, I don't have great hearing. To be honest, I've actually suffered some hearing loss over the years due to a medical condition that I have. Not deaf or anything, but I don't have super sharp hearing that I know some of you guys have, which I'm envious of. So, I don't know. If I were to play, and I've heard Infinity a number of times, of course, if I were to play that and just try to pay real close attention to the production and everything, and then play this one right after it, this new remastered version, maybe I would be able to pick up on something. But odds are, again, my ears just aren't as sharp as some of you guys is. So if you have heard this, and let me know what you think. I would like to know if you think the production on here is a massive improvement. I would imagine that it would be, since Devin knows so much more what he wants these days. And correct me if I'm wrong. I can't remember. I think he produced Infinity himself originally. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. Of course, I think that he did, because like his earlier stuff, a lot of it he produced himself. If I remember correctly from the podcasts. But anyways, that's neither here nor there necessarily. I'm just so happy to have this. Like I said, I did not have the album. I don't even know if the album is before this, I don't know if Infinity was still even, if it was still being pressed. I'm not sure. Because a lot of his stuff has been out of press for a long time and hard to find, and I don't know if Infinity was necessarily. I'm sure Inside Out probably had made it available, but anyways, I don't know. I just never got a hold of this. I also need Terria, so Terria is one of the next things from him that I need to pick up. But again, I'll say it for the 40th time, really, really happy to have this. I hope all you Devin fans out there, I hope you get a copy as well. Or let me know what you think. If you're a longtime Devin fan, which I'm really not, and let's say you already had this album, from back, when it came out originally, do you think this remastered version is worth getting if you already have the album? I've had people ask me that, and my simple answer is like, yeah, it was worth it for me to buy because I didn't have the album, the original pressing. I would say just for the artwork and it's got a really nice booklet, just for the cover itself. Not to mention, you get a bonus CD of material that is not readily available in other releases. So I think that $15, I would think totally worth it. I would think, had I already had this album, the original version, I would have bought this for sure. But that's just me. I don't know how you guys feel. Anyways, I hope you're all doing well. I love making Devin Townsend related videos whenever I get a chance. There will be many more, but it's if anyone's following me just for Devin related material, and I have had at least one person tell me that. It's not something that I'll be doing super often, and the reason is, I've really been working kind of slowly on processing, listening to his entire discography and letting it sink in, and he's just one of those artists that I'm not going to listen to an album one time and then come online and talk about it, try to do justice like a review or something. I want to let all his albums sink in, over the span of months of listening to them numerous times before I make a video about it. So there will definitely be more Devin material, but honestly probably not within the next couple months at the soonest, but it will happen. I'm like I said, I'm a relatively sort of new fan. I'm not new, but and some of his albums I just haven't heard much, so I just want to do it right. Anyways, like I said, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, thanks for stopping by. Have a good day. Cheers.